And I think we're up. Okay, if you can't tell, this is a very spontaneous stream. I didn't think about this. I just came up with it like I always do because I'm an awful planner. Um, oh fuck, I changed the lights in my room. That's not good. Um, how do I want it to be like a pleasant whitish color. There we go. Yeah, so I don't think anyone's gonna show up for a while, so I'm gonna wait for a bit just because I don't want to talk to. I would prefer if other people showed up, obviously, because it would be fun if I was not the only person talking to myself as I. But also, it's kind of like, what time is it? It's 8 p.m. for me, which means it's like morning for Americans, which is probably the target audience. Are those kids? I know there's like a lot of background noise. I hope it's not too bad. I can close my window, but it's extremely hot in here, and I don't think it would be a good idea to close the window because then I'll just be burning. In the meantime, I'm gonna launch the game and we'll get ready. Um, Give me a sec. Okay, if you can hear that, the game is definitely, chat rate 1? Excuse me, I cannot see anyone in the chat. What's going on here? What are you doing, YouTube? Are you hiding the chat? No, there's no one in the chat. It's telling me there's someone in the chat. I can't see anyone in the chat. I don't know if this thing is just going crazy or... No, there's no one in the chat, that's weird. This thing is it's annoying, whatever. I'll just set my quality to low. And yeah, there we go. I think we're ready. I got my streamer setup going. I got the YouTube stream open on a different, you know, on my phone, so I can see the chat. No one's here yet. How long has it been? It's been 2-3 minutes. I think we can wait for a bit. We're gonna wait for a bit before we start, because if I start too early, also I need to get the... Ideally, I would have the... Just gonna... Alba? Yeah. Are you not... Oh, it is capturing it. Okay. There we go. Now we got the menu up. So everything's good. I can start playing pretty soon now. If even one person shows... I should actually post this, because... Yeah, I have a real problem with marketing, because I quite despite the idea of marketing, quote unquote. I don't like the idea of it feels like bastardization really, but it's not. I know it's not. It's I don't like the idea of sharing things like that. It feels weird, feels wrong. It's not. I know. I just need to get used to it. But that's something I need to work on. It's a personal growth journey, sort of deal. You know what I mean? Let me see. There's the video game. And I gotta copy this. Who should I send it to? I have like one friend who sometimes might show up to any of these things that I do. Is he online? Because if he's there, then that's gonna be the one person I can trust to show up. Other than that, do I have anyone? I don't know. I don't really go asking people straight up to just like watch my stream, but yeah, you know. Anyway, yeah, what was I saying? Ah, yeah. So Alba is interesting because I started playing this game about 2 weeks ago, and hello, Jan. I started playing this game about 2 weeks ago, and it was extremely hard for me. Also, by the way, you can hear me, right? No Twitch stream? I thought about it, but I'm too lazy to go and set it up on Twitch. I'm just gonna do it on YouTube. Just what's what about? I just thought I'll have to like go and set up Twitch and everything. I'm too lazy. I just thought I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna play Alba. I'm gonna relax. This isn't even so much of a stream. This is more of a I'm working, quote unquote, because this is for the next video that I'm making. So I thought, you know what, if I'm gonna play the game, I might as well just stream it because I'm home alone, so I can play games and I can talk just like I normally should be able to, and ideally that would be like a very sustainable way to do things, but we can't. So that's what it is. I'm gonna start the game so we can actually get into it. Uh, Yeah, the thing is, first of all, let me just get my controller. Thing is, I started playing this game. Let me just also get my chair down. I started playing this game I think it was like 2 weeks ago. And also, is the audio balance good? I did not. You can hear me over the game, right? Oh wait, can you even hear? I think you should be able to hear me over the game. I'm gonna reduce. It did not appear in my... Wait, so you're telling me you didn't know about Alba? It's funny because I thought Alba was always like this really, what would you say? Like this really popular game that everyone knows about. Like it's one of those games that like, you know, everyone loves, and everyone's like, oh my god, Alba, yeah, that one indie game. Turns out there's not that many people that know about it, which to me is absolutely insane because I honestly thought this was one of those games where it's like, everyone has played this, and I'm missing out by not playing it because now I'm falling behind the trend. Turns out this is like an obscure game that like might vaguely have heard of, but it's not popular by any stretch of the word, right? Miguel said your dolphin came back if you take the boat. Okay, I'm assuming that no one actually knows what this is about. Alba is a game, because again, this is the last chapter, so I will have to somehow own it. We probably got it was a gift, probably. I have it on Epic Games, because Epic Games gave it away for free at some point, and I just have it there. So, yeah, I mean, that's the only reason I'm playing it, because 2 weeks ago when you remember how I said I'm gonna make weekly videos now, right? That was what I said I would do. Also, let me start progressing, because there is a lot of walking around. I shouldn't be walking around the house. It's kind of boring. And then I'll start talking about the game more. I mean, you might have gotten a gift. You never know, man. I'm impressed. You fixed up the nature reserve. Should I try to voice act, or would that be cringe? Should I try to do the voices? Because this is one of my main problems with streams. Especially when there's a character that is talking that does not have a voice. Should I try to voice act, or should I just brush over the dialogues as if it doesn't matter and just summarize it? I have no idea. You've never gotten a Steam gift. Well, you did give me an awful gift, so I can't sympathize with you on... It would be funny, but you probably should read it. Yeah, okay. I really wasn't expecting that. Wait, what? Oh, I guess that was not an important dialogue. I didn't pay attention because I was so busy with whatever you said. Alba, you're the MVR, most valuable recycler. You cleaned up the whole island. Well done. I guess there's not much to say. Okay. Scan on the, talk to Pere at the harbor in town. We still have some animals left to scan. So I've done 54 of them. There's still... What's the math here? What's, 61 minus 54? That's, was 7. 7, I think. So we have 7 animals left to scan. Okay, what's the chat saying? It would have been funny, but you probably should just say, or just say who's speaking for... I mean, it's on the screen. I think we don't need to go that deep into it. That'll be fine. But yes, Alba is a game about exploration. So essentially, your goal... Also, this is a bit too loud for me. I'm not going to reduce the stream's volume. I'm just going to reduce the volume on my side because I cannot hear myself over the game. What is going on with the game bar? Oh my god. Oh, thank you. Alba. There we go, that's better. Yes, so Alba is a game that is primarily about sort of like preserving nature, more or less. It's very much a game about how. So basically, there's this hotel thingy that's trying to be built in this island, and um, what's happening is the island had a very rich like nature, what do you call it, reserve or whatever, and there was like a fire or something and everything got destroyed, and instead of fixing it, the mayor decided to basically just say that, it's too much of a lost cause now, let's just build a hotel because that'll like give us profits and make our island, visitor worthy or whatever. And this is a good point, but what the game essentially is about is the fact that the Alba is trying to save it. So what she's trying to do is she's trying to go around and tell people like, hey, it would be better if our village, if our island just stayed as an island. Or what's this? Listen to your body. Keep breathing. Thank you very much. I do try to keep breathing as much as I can. It's quite difficult to keep breathing sometimes, but it is what it is. Um, but what Alba does is she makes a petition and she goes around trying to fix the island and all the different things. So she'll fix the bridges, she'll try to, help animals that are in trouble and stuff like that. That's what you're doing for the most part. And one of the most important mechanics is that you can scan animals. You can do this. You can, you know, if you see an animal, you can take out your phone and you can try to scan them. So if I see an animal over there, I can scan it and it will tell me which animal it is. So when you're starting the game, you can't actually, you don't have these animals in your sort of database or whatever. But then once you take a photo of them, you can scan them, and then every time you pull your phone out, like I have here, it will tell me which animal it is. Mostly it's birds, but it's not necessarily restricted to birds. But yeah, that's what our objective is for today. So today is the last day. So this is like a game that's set over a week, and I'm on the last day today, and I only have 7 animals left to scan. So I'll be trying to do that today. Isn't it beautiful out here? It's so quiet and so many animals around. Nothing like the town where I grew up. Nothing like the town where I grew up. What does that mean? It is quiet and there's animals around. Would that not be like the town that she grew? Oh, maybe it's because of the nature reservoir that brought in more animals and stuff. So yeah, the one thing I'm worried about is the fact that I'm not sure. Because from what I remember, again, I haven't played this game for a week. I got really busy with college work, and that's why I didn't upload a video last week. So as I said, I was trying to do a weekly release schedule, but then I got so swamped with work that I couldn't realistically keep up the weekly release schedule because I had exams going on and I just couldn't do it. It fell apart. It didn't quite work how I wanted it to. So instead, what I tried to do was I tried to say, okay, you know what? I want to upload the video because obviously it is nowhere near done. Like, even if I wanted to upload the video, I just couldn't realistically. And instead, I just took a break. I took it easy and I decided that I'll upload it when I can. And now it's gone way over 2 weeks. So it's going to take 3 weeks till the next video comes out, which is probably going to be awful. That's not good at all. But I'm gonna make the video how I feel comfortable making it. And this is the final part of the gameplay, right? Like, once I finish playing this one level, which is probably going to be like an hour to 2 hours at most. Once I finish this is when I've, played the game in its entirety, and I can finally say, that's it, I'm done. I can finally go ahead and finish the video. I have enough context for it. The good thing is, again, this game came at two important times in my life. One was the game burnout thing, and this game was especially good to try out when I'm trying to get back into love with video games, for reasons I'll discuss later in the stream. But another thing is the way I sort of really ended up, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I think it was the creative anxiety, and I don't know how exactly it connects to the game necessarily. Like, I don't think the game is about creative anxiety, but I feel like this game was a very good game to play. Because I had to pick a game, and I picked one that was really short, and I thought, hey, maybe it's gonna be fun. And somehow this turned out to be a game that was, I can't go there, can I? Why can I not go on to the other side? It's blocked off. That's weird. Why is it blocked off? Why can I not just go there? It's like an extremely weird barrier. That's weird. But again, Alba was a great game to play for this problem. The game burnout, as well as the anxiety, the depression, you know, all these negative feelings. I think Alba is such a calming and relaxing game. And at its core, it's about environmentalism, if that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. I'm really bad at English. Um, but it's really very much about preserving nature and learning more about nature. So again, that mechanic about how you can scan birds to learn more about them. This is one of my favorite things because I've always wanted to know more about animals and nature. And a game that has you going around an island exploring different species of animals, and it's giving you real information, by the way. So if I take out this is a book which has all the information. Wait, oh, it even has, I think it can actually tell you what kind of what animals are left in what regions. That's something I didn't realize that. That's going to be really helpful for when we try to go further into yeah. But you can see, like, you'll see different animals and you can see what sound they make. So I can press this button, so it tells me what sound they make, and it tells me their name, their scientific name, because every animal has the common name and the scientific name, and it tells you about them, and it tells you about how they look. And it's a really good way to learn more about nature and animals and stuff like that. And that's something I really wanted to do for a while, and it's nice that a game that I just found a game that does exactly that. So there's an intersection of so many different things that I wanted in life that this game happens to fulfill, which goes back to my point about how every time I try to pick something new up, it somehow happens to be something that I needed in that moment. So there's one creature in the town that I still have to discover, so let's head there. The town is in that direction over there. It's a very small island, by the way. Like, let me show you the map. So we're in this region next to the nature reserve or whatever. There's the rice fields over there, a chicken farm. There's the terraces, which I believe is like where the houses are. Oh no, the home and the terraces are some, like, I don't know what it is exactly, but that's where the sightseeing is one of the best things to do at the terraces. There's the orange farm, and there's a town. The town is, there's a castle to the north, by the way. There's like a day, I think, on Thursday, you go and you just walk in the castle. Like, you're trying to fix stuff up there. You're trying to, like, not renovate, well, like, clean up the castle, find some artifacts, and explore the castle, basically. That's a really fun thing to do. But anyway, we're in the town now, and there's this pleasant lady over here who sells ice cream. I'm very excited for the festival tomorrow. I'm included a new ice cream flavor just for the occasion. That's quite nice of her. I really like the sense of community that this game has, because you can just go around talking to all these people, and you can learn more about what they're doing, their businesses. There's not a lot to learn, but I don't know, there's just something comfy about going around the city and, you know, seeing different people doing different things. What have you got to say? Aldia, I don't know how to speak Spanish. I'm not even gonna try because I'm gonna butcher it. I was just talking to Pere about the festival. I've been ferrying stuff over the, looking forward to finally getting a break tomorrow. And I can't wait to try, someone's festival ice cream. Yes, after 1 or 3 servings of Miguel's paella. Again, I might be mispronouncing these things awfully. I'm really bad at it. I'm sorry. So I think there's some new people watching. Alba is, I thought it was a very popular game, but it's not. It's a game about a girl that is trying to save her town, the village, from being, well, not her village, or, I'm sorry, I'm so bad at talking sometimes, I'm so sorry, I keep messing up my words. I'm not used to streaming, I'm definitely not used to streaming. I'm very awkward and I have ADHD, so I get very nervous. Especially because, like, I get this fear where I'm like, oh, what if the people watching are bored? What if they're not enjoying what I'm talking about? And then I just stop rambling, and then I can't focus on what I'm trying to say, and it's awful, and I hate myself for it. but I'm trying to get better at it, and hopefully by doing this, I will get better at it. Either way, what have you got to say? Alba, I have exciting news. Also, I'm sorry, I'm just... The dolphin you rescued is back, swimming near... Oh, that's cool. There was a dolphin that we rescued earlier in the game. Your chance to scan and log it in your wildlife guide. Okay. Talk to... Okay, we can do that. That's cool. Let's talk to everyone else first, though. Let's see what else is going on here. You're Abuelo? You're Abuelo. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Told me about the staircase in the castle. You're really starting to make me look bad. Just kidding. You're doing great. I knew I could trust you with that toolkit. Yeah, this is the woman that gave us a carpentry kit, and that's how we've been fixing the city, more or less. Maria done... My Maria... Oh, wonderful... Oh, my Maria done a wonderful job setting up for the party. I love the summer festival, but I can't wait for it to be over. Then I might actually see Maria again. Yes, but after it's over, I have to take all this down again. Oh, that's unfortunate. That does suck. Why is my controller disconnected? Thank you. What else do we got? Do I know you? That's a house sparrow. Oh, there's the mayor. This is the guy that's ruining everything. I hear you tied up the nature reserve. Very commendable. But it's all going to be cleared soon to make way for the hotel. That's quite unfortunate, isn't it? Yes, cleared with a bulldozer. See, that's quite evil, isn't it? Now then, Paco, there's no need to be rude. As a mayor, I think you should be caring more about stuff like that, shouldn't you? But I guess he doesn't really care. That's what it is, I guess. Let's see, what else do we got? Oh wait, did I set the stream's information correctly? Because... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There are people talking in the chat, but it doesn't give me... For some reason, my phone isn't... I'm so sorry, I haven't been reading the chat because for some reason my phone wasn't updating the chat, so I thought no one else was watching. I am so sorry about that. Oh my god. Okay, what's going on? This game holds the same place in my brain as Untitled Goose Game. I don't know what to say to that, because I don't know. I think Untitled Goose Game is more of a silly game, while this game to me actually has a very good message, and is... You gotta set it all chat mode? No, it's not the chat. It's literally not. Like, I'm just on my phone. Like, I'm just watching the stream on my phone. And what happened was, it just stopped updating for some reason, and I closed it, and I opened it again. And now I can see the chat again, like it should. For some reason, it kind of, like, disconnected the chat or something. Like, it's there on my PC. Like, I opened the chat on my PC, and yeah, it's all there. On my phone, wait, let me change that setting. Let me see if that... Chat filter all messages. Again, it didn't tag anything as spam or anything. It just for some reason stopped updating it. And now that I closed it and I open it again, and everything's working fine. Game audio is a bit loud. Okay, wait, I can reduce it by a little bit. I reduced it by like 3 decibels, so... Let me know if it's like too quiet now. But I'm gonna keep it to this for a bit, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, let me read the chats, because I kinda didn't read. Trans person, I'm trans society. Okay, YouTuber took a break. Sorry for the lack of uploads. My dog got robbed. Listen. I was so busy with college work, okay? But at the same time, I felt this pressure like I have to make a video. And it was awful because I just got so stressed out about it that I couldn't even sit to make a video. And I have such a toxic relationship with productivity and creativity in general, and I need to work on that. But I also need to make sure that I balance it out with my tendency to just be lazy, because I have ADHD, so you know that always gets in the way of doing things. But yeah, I mean, I gotta think about that more. But I mean, one of the main things is that I really like streaming. I don't wish the curse of being a YouTuber. That's true. That's true. I absolutely hate it. I hate being a YouTuber, but no, I don't hate it. I don't hate being a YouTuber. I love the idea of expressing my ideas and thoughts through a medium like this, because I think you can tell I may not be good at streaming, but I'm really good at talking, right? I love talking about the things that I consume, about the things that I'm doing. And that's one of the main things that drove me to make a YouTube channel when I was a kid. And I think for that reason, streaming would always have been the perfect thing for me to do, even though I'm not going to be streaming full time because I can't stream the entire day. I can. I just don't think that sounds like something I want to end up doing. I have to keep checking the chat on my PC just to make sure that it doesn't like end up, you know. Okay, whatever. Why is the game... Okay, yeah. What was I saying again? But yeah, Yeah, whatever. I'll just talk to this person. I forgot what I was talking about. I'm sorry. Yes, almost got all the signatures. Let's tick off our to-do list, Alba. We got this. What have you got to say, angry man? I heard you found an eagle in the castle. That's amazing. I was hoping to check it out myself, but then I got told I can't go because I'm not really dressed for climbing walls. Why are you dressed like that? Just change your clothes, buddy. Clara, how many animals have you found so far, Alba? I'm not sure, lady. Check. You almost got them all. That's amazing. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get all of them. Okay, first things first. They said that the dolphin is back, so I can go and look at the dolphins. I have to take a picture of the dolphin. Bien, would you like to visit Laruk? Yes. Oh yes, the way you do things in this game is you nod your head or you shake your head with your controller, and that's how you respond yes or no. Perfect. Hop off and on we go. Hop on and off we go. I'm sorry. Hop off and on we go. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I slur my words a lot when I'm trying to talk to prey. Find and scan the dolphin near La Roqueta. How am I supposed to do that? I mean, a dolphin would ideally be in the water, if I'm not wrong. I too slur. I know, it's such a problem. I'm awful at using my words. It's, again, for me, it's the fact that when I'm streaming, I have to, like, divide my attention. Dolphin! I have to divide my attention between... Wait, how do you capture a picture again? RT. Come on, jump up. I want you to jump up, buddy. Oh, it's getting too far away. No, don't go now. No, no, no. There you go. Okay, yeah, this is the mechanic I was talking about, where you take pictures of things and then you scan them, and that's how you get them in your phone's database. Rescue dolphin returns to Rockada. That is so cool. Yeah, so again, that dolphin was one that we saved at the beginning of the game, and now that we're almost at the end, it's kind of nice that we get to see it again. I'm glad the dolphin's still okay. Great job of rescuing it and finding it again. Yeah, it's really nice that you come back to it. And domestic cat. Yeah, again, that's one I've already scanned, so I can see it. But let's talk to everyone here, because I haven't been here in a while. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. It's so peaceful. That's true. I love just sitting here and watching the world go by. It is actually one of those things that I also really like about games like these, where they try to propagate the appreciation of things just as they are. You know, like, I think for a lot of us, especially like when I went on the trip a few days ago, I think we have this obsession of not this, like, it's more like we don't usually gravitate towards just sitting in the moment and appreciating things how they are, and like just sitting and living and experiencing the moment. It's always such a difficult thing for us because of, you know, stimulation and everything. I'm not good at I'm not good at English in the sense that I don't pronounce words correctly, because I grew up reading books, right? I obviously live in India, so I didn't have English speaking friends. I didn't talk to people in English as much. I used to make YouTube videos, and I used to role play, like I used to write role plays, and I used to read books and watch YouTube. That is how I learned English. So what happened is, because of so many of the more complicated words that I learned came from you know, reading things. It means there's words like, you know, like rendezvous. That is one of the worst words for anyone who's studying English, because when you read it, you're gonna be like, oh, that's rendezvous. And you don't know that it's supposed to be pronounced as rendezvous, because how are you gonna know that? How correctly? Oh, I'm gonna words are words, I know, but again, if I say rendezvous, you are gonna be confused, because I remember I was saying the word, what was the word? There's this one word that I said, and it confused the person I was talking to. It was something simple as well. I remember, because I was like, well, yes, that's how you say it, right? And I was like, no, that's not how you say it. Oh, yes, atmosphere, right? Atmosphere. So atmosphere is how you're supposed to pronounce it. But in India, where we live, everyone around me pronounces it as atmosphere. So I actually think that is not too bad. I mean, yes, it is wrong, sure, but I think you can kind of piece together that atmosphere is the same as atmosphere. But for some reason, he was so confused. He was like, "What are you saying? What is it? What is an at? What is it? Wait, which is the wrong one again? Atmosphere? Yeah. What is an What is an at? No, I'm getting confused. Which is the wrong one? Atmosphere is right. Atmosphere is right, right? And atmosphere. No, no. I give. You get the point, okay? I give up, but you get the point. You know what I mean? Atmosphere. Atmosphere. See, now I'm so confused. I don't even know which one was right. I don't even know. Atmosphere and atmosphere. Are they different? Is that what I'm talking about? I don't. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not doing this. Dude, stop, stop. You guys are confusing me, okay? Point is, point is, a lot of the times, some of the words that you learn are gonna be hard for people to sort of understand because you say it wrong. And obviously it's embarrassing when you're a YouTuber because you're supposed to be good at articulating yourself, and I'm awful at artic. There I go again. There I go again. I am awful at articulating myself because my thoughts are so fast that I switch from one topic to the other, and I don't know how to frame words when I'm speaking. And I always it's the worst thing when I stutter, right? When I get stuck on a word, and it happens a lot. Like one of the words that I'm really insecure about is necessary. Like I had to take a very brief pause there to remember how to say it. Necessary, but the way I end up saying it is necessary, which is completely wrong, and that means that there is something that I can scan. What is that? There is something up there. Yeah, so as I said, this is that topic done? Is that something I'm going to talk about this. One of the things that this game is really good at is you can just walk around, explore. How do I get in though? Uh, it's not letting me go in. This was not there before. So every day, this hotel constructions. I should say English. Uh, I it's fine. It's see again. I'm not judging anyone. Like I think there's nothing wrong with pronouncing things wrong. It's more of those things where I won't judge anyone else for doing it, but I hold myself to that standard where I should do it right. And like if someone else says, I don't know, Rendezvous, because I know where they're coming from. I know why they're doing it. But I personally feel a bit cringe. But you know what? Now that I say it out loud, I'm kind of realizing what the problem is. I'm holding myself to a standard that I know is not, um, good. And I mean, English is like a colonizer's language. Why should I even bother being good at it? But I at least need to be good enough that people understand what I'm saying, right? How do I get up there? So yeah, this game is a lot about exploration, and I love that because I can just keep walking around this island, and there's going to be things to do and see. What is that? Is that an owl? A barn owl. Okay. Is it stuck? I think it needs help. How do I get up there? Can I do something? Maybe you can go from here. Wait. I think I know what to do. Yeah, it also has like a decent amount of problem solving in terms of navigation and like stuff like that. It's very simple puzzles, but you know what I mean? There's something very calming and relaxing about simple tasks like these. Actually, oh my god, oh my god, I need to talk about consumerism and capitalism, but I'm not going to do that now. I'm not going to sidetrack just yet, but I do need to talk about it because I was thinking about how a lot of games recently, not recently, just the game general, are always appealing to consumerist fantasies. Like, something like, oh, fuck, no, wait, again, I'm not going to talk about that now, but it's something I want to talk about and why I love Alba contrasted to a lot of different games out there. But let me see, heal. Oh, the bird was stuck under that thing. See, that's one of the things I really like about this game because there's going to be a lot of cases where you're helping birds or, animals. And I think it's one of those things where you realize that all of these problems are being caused by humans. It's going to be like some sort of waste that humans were throwing around and not, managing properly. And there's always things like these, and it's really nice for me to watch to play this game, and it so directly confronts these issues. Because at first you may not realize it, but it's teaching you a lot about the problems that we might actually be propagating. So like, throwing your trash around might actually mess up the lives of a lot of birds and stuff. And I think it's very little lessons, okay? It's I'm not saying this game is revolutionary. It's not teaching you anything that you haven't heard a million times, but I like the fact that there's a game that is reinforcing these ideas to us. And I like games that have a message. That's what I'm saying. And this game is all about proving to us that we need to care about nature, which is something I I mean, yeah, again, it's not an individual issue. It's not like we can fix climate change if we just started doing things. It is a systematic issue, but I like the fact that there's a push towards these things. And I'm sorry I'm going on a ramble about this. Um, I used to say, just talk to a southerner more, you'll get all of the idea of the pretentious English out of your mind. By southerner, I'm assuming you meant a South American. And yeah, I do have a South American friend, but I think you mean like rednecks, probably? Again, I'm not very well versed in American culture, so. But I mean, I kind of know what you mean. I mean, you're probably talking about those guys that are like, you see my shotgun or something. Fuck, what am I doing? I don't know. But I know, I think you're talking about rednecks. I don't know. South of America. Yes, I know, but I don't know what exactly you mean by that. I'm assuming you're talking about those guys. They're like really racist and stuff. But I don't know. Again, I'm not an expert in American culture at the slightest. I just have one friend that is from Texas, which I believe is South America. And that's actually I have a lot of Texan friends. It's weird. I have like five. I don't know why I keep attracting Texans, and which is funny because Texas is kind of a conservative state, and yet I've found so many of these queers, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? There's a certain F word that I was gonna use, but I think that might be too far for YouTube streams. Anyway, video essays. I have to talk about capitalism right now. I love my friends. Yeah, I do. You don't understand, okay? You do not understand. There is so much capitalism underlying, not capitalism, wish fulfillment that have capitalist undertones in games. There's fascist undertones, obviously. A lot of the games that are about what is it called? The fantasy, the power fantasy, yeah? Like games like Doom Eternal or stuff like that. That is about being the superior being that is going around saving everyone. That has fascist undertones. But then you look at something like, I don't know, or Stardew Valley or Sims. That is about capitalism and consumerism because you are literally getting obsessed with collecting things, and you're buying things over and over again, and sometimes you don't even need these things, and you're just spending all the time organizing. And again, I know I sound like I'm insane right now. I know these things make no sense, and that's because I haven't formulated my thoughts on this subject just yet, but I know I will, and when I do, you will be seeing that video about how video games have capitalist and consumerist undertones. And my goal isn't to make a video talking about these things specifically. What I want to do is I want to inspect how a game can diverge from this trope of contributing towards our brainwashing of, appealing to consumerist ideals. And I think this is why I like this game, right? Because this is it. This game's fantasy is not about collecting money, it's not about buying things. It's just about going around the island, taking photos of animals and learning more about them, and then saving animals along the way. The wish fulfillment here is protecting the island's ecosystem. And it works. It works on a gameplay level. I don't know if it works for anyone else because, as I said, I thought this game was really popular, but it's not. But for me, this works really well. And I am one of the worst people when it comes to playing games. I hate fun in games. I don't like games. I'm a hater. I dislike everything. But I'm stupid. So I don't know how to feel about any of these things. I should kill myself, honestly. I respect the idea of dense politics and analysis criticism of capitalism, but I'm Mega Man because you shoot beams. And again, that is the thing. I don't think it is necessarily bad. I don't think a game that is about consumerism or fascist undertones is bad inherently. I just think we can work towards It's not like we have to erase this. It's not like this is bad. We don't need this. Because yeah, there is some kind of fun to being cool and powerful, right? That is, it might contribute towards fastest lines of thinkings, but that doesn't mean that it's not. What is that? Oh, it's a gecko. It's a lizard. Are geckos and lizards the same thing? I don't know. Yeah, but again, I don't think that's necessarily bad. I don't think we should stop doing that or anything. I just think we should recognize that that happens, and at least not even as a consumer, not as someone who plays games, but as someone who makes games. We have to sort of, as someone who makes games, you have to recognize these things and at least try to mitigate these things as much as possible. Again, I'm not saying it's bad. I don't think it's bad because I do understand that games have always been about, you know, living on fantasies. Like Grand Theft Auto is literally all about committing crimes. It is obviously right there, but obviously Grand Theft Auto is inherently bad. I don't think GTA 5 is bad. I don't think we should stop making these games. But I do think it's something that's worth discussing at the very least. And I know that not everyone is interested in these topics, which is why I avoid talking about them. But hey, now that we're here, now that I'm on a stream, I can talk about whatever I want. It's my stream. You know what I mean? Which is not a good attitude. I'm sorry. It is what it is, though. When the revolutions come, can we keep sexy visual novels? Of course we can. See, it's happening again. It is happening again. I'm going to go down a different rabbit hole. Oh my god. I don't think sexualization is inherently bad. Okay? It is not inherently bad to have characters that are sexualized. Because I think that is kind of like Puritan culture, where you... I sound like an annoying Twitter user, man. Why am I'm using these words like consumerism, Puritan culture, capitalism, fascism, classism. But again, I don't think this is bad. I don't think it is inherently bad. Nekopara is back on the menu. I'm going to kill... I can't say that word. I'm going to... You literally wrote a whole... you wrote an entire essay about why you should not care. And in respect of that, I'm going to kill you. I will kill you. I said that. There you go. I said it. Nekopara, will I play it? Probably. Will I make a video on it? Probably not. I'm not admitting to anyone that I'm actually going to play Nekopara. So, this is between us, okay? The three of us. I'm going to play Nekopara. But don't tell anyone, okay? It's a secret. Don't tell. Oh, anyway, let's just pretend that didn't happen. I don't think sexualization is inherently bad in video games. Not in video games, in media in general. Because I remember when Stellar Blade came out, and you know that Stellar Blade just sort of brought up this whole discourse around sexualization. I don't think sexualization is bad because, for one, wait, let me just read this first. I hope you're enjoying your holiday. Off on another. Fuck you. Oh, adventure. You know what? What is the problem? The fact that I'm talking too fast? Do you think I'm talking too fast? Because sometimes I feel like I get so nervous when I'm recording that I feel like I have to rush through the things I say, and it's also because my thought process is so fast that it's hard to get the thoughts out at the rate at which I'm thinking them. Do you think I talk too fast and I should slow down? Because not really, but I am a rapper. I'm not a rapper. I'm a yapper. So there's a fundamental problem over here. Adventure. I really miss bungee jumping, you know. But you just went last weekend again. Exactly. That's my girl. I'm so proud of you. I want to go bungee jumping once in my life. Sounds like so much fun. But yeah, what are my tasks again? Meet Gianito at the beach. Oh yeah, I need to still scan 56, 61. How many is that? 1, 57, 58, 59, 60. I need to scan 5 more animals, and then we're ready to move on. But I can't see the page that was telling us about how many animals we have left. Like, you know, there was a page that I showed at the beginning of the video where it was helping me to understand where I need to go. I can't seem to find that. Maybe we have to go oh, it's categories. Or is it? Is it? Okay, there we go. So we need to go to the beach where we have 2 animals left. Let me see. There's so many things, but okay, we are at the town right now. So is there anything we need to do in the town? Oh, this is confusing. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so bad at the controls. The town is done, so that's good. Terraces are done. Mountain, farmland, and beach. Mountain, farmland, and beach. Mountain, farmland, and beach. There's 2 farmlands. And there's also North Beach. I guess we can go there. So let's head here towards the farm right here, and maybe we find those animals there, hopefully. No idea. But again, sexualization in video games. So I don't think it's an. I do think obviously there is a very strong correlation between over-sexualization of characters in video games, especially women, and misogyny. But I think it's also important to recognize that it is okay to sexualize things. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with that, because it is just another part of aesthetics, right? What I think is bad is propagating the same idealistic standards of beauty. I think Hades 2 is a very good example of this, right? Like a lot of the those kind of anti-woke people, they're crying about how Hades 2 has Aphrodite who looks androgynous. No, you know what's even more insane? I saw someone say that Yahweh, what was the name? Was it Yahweh? I forgot her name. Naoi, yes, Naoi. Naoi from Assassin's Creed Shadows looks androgynous. Naoi from Assassin's Creed Shadows. That is one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. I saw the trailer and I fell to my knees because that is such a pretty woman. I need to show you a picture because I swear to God, this is such a beautiful person, and I have no idea how on earth you think she is not one of the most. How do you mean androgynous? Because I think after a certain point you are going insane. You have lost the plot. You have no idea what you're saying. You need to go outside. You need to look at what normal women look like, and you got to realize that this is not androgynous. This is just what a woman looks like. Okay. But okay, I mean, I would pull some images, but it's kind of too much effort. I realize that I don't care about what people think because the mob will continuously disappoint me unless it comes to memes about rappers. I draw my own cute characters, fucking. You know what? I too will draw my own cute characters and fuck them. You know what I'm saying. I completely sympathize with what you're saying. There is definitely value to just ignoring people like that, and I think it's healthy to do that. I think for your own mental health and for your own well-being, it is very good to not bother with people like that. But what you need to understand is that I'm a masochist. I love inflicting pain on myself. I love suffering. I love pain. I live for the thrill of it. So for me, I think I really like to think about these things and further analyze where we're going wrong as a society, because someone has to do these things, right? I am a Valorant player, not by choice. I only play Valorant when someone begs me to, okay? It's a way of me to interact with people. It is not, I don't play Valorant because I like playing it. I play it because it is the only way that I'm... How are you, Alba? Look at this place. It's all garbage. The poor birds are stuck in... This is what I was talking about. Birds get stuck in garbage. Animals get stuck in garbage. Stop littering places. What's wrong with you? Just throw them in the right place. We gotta get better at waste management. Who did this? Joanna and Eugenia, it'll all be fine. We're all here to help clean the beach. Together we'll make it look better than ever before. Simon's looking after the birds, and I'm sure Alba will help him. Eagles picking other eagles to go toxic waste them. That's love. I'm sorry to say, but it is not eagles asking me. It is literally just cis men. That's it. I don't think there's any eagle, you know, girls in general that I play Valorant with. It's literally just a few men that I'm friends with that I play Valorant with. There is one trans girl that I play Overwatch 2 with. I wouldn't say she's an eagle. Wait a minute, even I'm not an eagle. What are you talking about? Oh, eagles in progress. True. I'm not an eagle either, and neither is my friend. And we play Overwatch 2 sometimes, so that's fine. Why are you following me? Why do you look so angry? Jesus Christ. I'm petting the dog, but I can't see it because the camera is... Can I get a better angle? I can't. Okay, thank you. What's up, buddy? Look at this. Look at us putting the beach back in tip-top shape in no time. One of the things that I don't like about this game is how easy it makes it look to clean things up. You see all this mess, it'll be done if I just go around spamming A. You see all those bridges that I fixed? I just go up to them, I press a button and it's fixed. This is just something that is inherent to video games, and obviously it wouldn't be fun. But I do think it's sort of versus this idealistic worldview where things just get fixed this easily. It's not realistic, but I'm trying so hard not to be annoying about these things, but I have such strong opinions about the topics surrounding this game that I just can't help but keep talking about them. How do you feel about eagles? As far as I'm concerned, every E is a girl. Every E is... Oh, every E! Like every internet... Or do you mean emo? I'm not sure what you mean. Please watch SpongeBob? I have never watched SpongeBob. Why would I watch SpongeBob again? Lucky I bought me rake. Gonna show all the rubbish the way out of here, you know? I'm a bit anxious about these big piles of trash. Can I not do something about them? Those are my grandparents. Yuck, what a mess. Indeed. But look how many people have turned up to help clean the beach. That's nice. You know, that's what I was thinking. There's a lot of people here, aren't there? Even the doctor's there. Alba, look about the law. What's the law gonna do? You were right, Ines. How do you pronounce this name? I'm so sorry. Whoever did this isn't big trouble. I'm gonna help Simon while you investigate this crime against nature. It is quite awful, isn't it? Okay, what else? If you need a reason to watch SpongeBob before it's too late. Did you say before? The thing is, there's like this, if you need a reason to watch SpongeBob, it's too late. What do you mean? I don't know what SpongeBob is about. Like, I don't know what it does. I have no idea. I just know it's like some cartoon, but... Like, you gotta realize, dude, I have such a toxic relationship with consuming media because I don't... At this point in my life, I have to consume things that I know I'm going to be talking about. So I avoid things that I know are like really long and drawn out, and I know that they're just... If it's just for the sake of personal satisfaction, then I probably won't do it. It has to serve something... I know that is a toxic way to look at things, okay? I know that's bad. But it is incredibly hard for me because I have... This is not even something that happened because of YouTube, right? This is something I've had since... I don't know, when I was 15, where I feel like I shouldn't do things just because they're fun. I have no idea how to deal with that just yet. I have to. It's a work in progress, so I'm not going to talk too much about it because this isn't a therapy session. I'm not going to talk about my problems. You all been busy. Like when we save the dolphin, everyone's there to help. It's quite nice, isn't it? Hello, Alba, good to see you. Very briefly here today. These pro birds need our help. It's going to be fine. Feather and friends will free you. And oh wait, it's a new bird. It's not, it's just a black-headed gull. It looks very different, but I guess that's just the fact that it's trapped. This is so much better now. I feel less angry. Why are you so angry, kid? Beach is tight and the birds are free. Thank you so much for your help. See, well, that's what I mean. It was so easy. That's what one day you'll be free. You'll look at flowers and smile. You'll watch SpongeBob and laugh. You look at Tifa's breasts and not think misogynist implications. I do not think misogynist implications. Let me clear something. I need to clear something up. Something very important. I might be socially aware of issues. That does not mean I'm not a gooner. I'm a gooner through and through. I love Stellar Blade. I love I love Tifa Lockhart. I am always gonna be a gooner, okay? As I said, I am not I'm not against these things. I think the problem is that they complement misogynistic issues, but I don't think inherently they are bad. And in that sense, I feel like if you have a healthy way to look at these things, they're fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, I was talking about Hades too, and I think that is a very good understanding of it. But I also don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with the more mainstream kind of sexualization of people. And I think it's just something that it's it's a different issue, right? The issue really is misogyny. So if we fix misogyny, if we fix where these things are coming from, I think it'll be fine. But I don't think I'm informed enough on this topic to talk too much about it, so I'm gonna zip it there. But again, I'm not against these things. I'm also not. I'm also actively a gooner, so do not misunderstand me. Do not think I'm a Puritan. I'm not a Puritan in the slightest. I'm one of the biggest gooners you can think of, okay? Back to the point. Also, you know what? I found out that people don't when people say gooner, I just think, oh, they're like they have they're not Puritans. That's what gooner means. That's what it means for me. It just means they're not the kind of people that are like, oh, you should never jack off in your entire life. You should never look at anything sexual. That's bad for you. A gooner, that's what a gooner means to me. But I realize I've appropriated this term for myself, but that's not what it means. In fact, wait a minute. The chat is doing the thing again. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This piece of shit thingy. So if Niru is a funny partner, you'll be free. We are all gooners. That's true. Somewhere deep down, you're always, unless you're asexual, but somewhere deep down, you are a gooner. Actually, you know what? A lot of asexual people I know are also gooners. I'm sorry, I hit the mic there. We replaced Coomer with gooner, and I don't know why. Well, gooning has a very specific implication to it, but I do realize that we have done that, and I think that's just trends. These words are just trends, right? And I think also gooner sounds cuter. I'm being honest with you. Coomer sounds like it sounds like some 4chan incel term. And gooner sounds cute. It doesn't sound cute. It sounds cuter. It sounds relatively cuter, okay? Anyway, I feel like you'd be going and think of the political implications of a pizza man having to have sex to pay his bills. Do you want me to analyze that? Because I could. I get what you mean, but I feel like you're stressed out. I definitely am, but I think thinking is good. I do think you need to. The problem for me is I consume so much. I have so many thoughts, but I haven't organized them correctly, and I haven't formed a very healthy relationship with how I process these things. But I have a very deep desire to learn more, to be informed about things, and to constantly be aware of things, which isn't possible because my brain is quite small. I'm one of the stupidest people I know, and there is no way I could ever catch up to like really smart people. But as much as possible, I try to stay on top of these things. But I also have so many other things to do. Like I have a YouTube channel to run. I have exams going on. I need to go jerk off. There's all these responsibilities on me. And well, what am I supposed to do? I'm just one person. But I don't know what to tell you. I wish I was gonna say but, and then I was gonna add like, hey, here's the answer, but I don't have an answer. But I don't want to give up on my desire to be, to inspect things and understand them, because I think someone has to do it, right? Like, someone has to be out here. Also, wait, you talk like you have a PhD. How are you daft? How's that stupid? I don't talk like I have a PhD though, because I'm very much I think it's the Dunning-Kruger effect. Is that what it's called? It's like the more you start learning about something, the more you realize just how much you don't know. I talk like I have a PhD on something because I have gone out of my way to study these things, but I would not say that I am nearly knowledgeable enough to, just straight up say that I'm informed on these topics. I think there's a lot, like again, some of the holes that I have in my line of thinking. I said that Oh, is that the Dunning-Kruger effect is okay, well, yeah, well, okay, well, okay, I assume that the Dunning-Kruger effect was something that everyone knew, but okay, yeah, just for the sake of completeness, the Dunning-Kruger effect is a curve that shows at any level of mastery of anything. At the beginning, you don't know much, but you think you know everything. And the more you learn, the more you realize just how much you don't know. And you kind of go into the slump of thinking you don't know anything. And then after that, it's a very gradual curve of learning more and how much your perception of how much you know is. But okay, I don't have a PhD. It's just that I have been, since a very young age, I've been thinking, like, I've been a very introspective person. Is that the word? I don't think that's the correct word. I've been a person that is very interested in learning about things and trying to analyze things and understand things because I think someone has to do these things. Why does it have to be me? I don't know. But I'm interested in it and I have no idea why I got into computer science. I wish I just went into literature or arts or something. But I didn't because I'm a stupid baby that did. I was honestly kind of depressed and suicidal. Not suicidal in the sense that I wanted to kill myself. I wasn't suicidal. I was hopeless. I did not think that there was a future for me. I did not think that I'm going to be alive in the next few years. So when my parents asked me, "What do you want to do?" I said, "I'm gonna I'm just gonna, do whatever." They were like, "Okay, what do you want to do then?" And they were like, I was like, "Okay, well, what things can I do?" And they mentioned computer science because it's so hot and high paying, right? And I thought computer science, computer. I love computers. I'm gonna sit in front of a computer and I'm gonna. 25% of people think black cows give chocolate milk. Are you serious? Is that a real stat or are you just joking? Is that a real stat? There is no way. I need to look that up. Uh, cow milk comes from. No, wait. Black cows give chocolate milk. Oh my god, that is a genuine question? This is what? 2017? 7% of all American adults. There is no way. What do you mean? The IT industry is awful, and I would recommend anyone who wants to get into it to not get into it because I think IT in itself is amazing. I think computer science is something extremely good and worth learning. And I think computers have the capability to change society as we know it has changed society. But I do think the direction is awfully wrong. And the IT industry is so driven by capitalist ideals. I'm so sorry. I know I keep bringing it up. I know I'm one of those people that attributes everything to capitalism, but the problem is that society is inherently driven by capitalism. So almost all the issues that you see are either going to relate to capitalism or the patriarchy or something of the sort, because these are the things that are controlling us and these are the things that ruin everything for us. And I'm sorry that I keep going back to them. Is it possible for me to actually do a stream without talking about these things? I have no idea. This is how it is. Talking about urbanizing America. I I'm not gonna I avoid talking about America because it's one of those things where since I grew up online, I feel like I know so much about America, but I feel I don't think I should talk about America as if I lived there. I don't know enough about the culture there, so I avoid it because there's always this case where you sort of appropriate America as a single culture when it is built up of so many different cultures, and in doing so, especially if you're viewing it through a negative lens, there's a chance that what you're attacking is not America itself, but the people of color who live there, the marginalized communities, because that's what really gets a lot of negative rep in these discussions. So maybe you're talking about how America has a lot of crime and everything. These kind of discussions will almost always lead to racism or something of the sort. Ah, fuck, whatever. Fuck, 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 fuck. Ah, how do I stop sounding like an SJW, man? Jesus Christ. This is gen. I should not be playing this game. I should not be playing this game. I want to have a fun stream where I'm talking about. I don't want to sound like a miserable person. It's just once you start learning these things, it's hard to not talk about them. And I know that like for a lot of people, it's kind of like very annoying when people start talking about like class struggles and all these things. It's so prevalent in modern society. It's everywhere. I can't look at something and not go, huh, I'm pretty sure this has something to analyze and fucking hell. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try and pay attention to the game instead. America's like two cultures per state, dude. That's the thing. America has a lot of cultures, and I think if you try to boil it down to just American culture, you will end up having some sort of bigoted views, and you will end up, spewing some hate against some sort of marginalized community. It's gonna happen one way or another. It is what it is eventually. I'm a huge hater of that term. I I think it's very individualistic in the sense that people just go about their lives because they think that there is nothing you can do about it, and it keeps issues from being solved. And I think because the thing is, what it comes down to is the fact that the only way we can fix things if we all come together. The mindset of there's more of us than there are of them. And the more people keep carrying on their individualistic lives, nothing is. I'm playing a game. What am I doing? I'm so sorry. What's that? It's a tiger. I'm gonna pay attention to the game. I'm gonna stop talking about all this shit. Unless it comes up in context to the game. What the hell? It's a ghost. Doesn't appear on camera. Oh my god. Sorry, I had to alt tab because I can't. I need to keep making sure that like the chat is not dead. What's wrong, Alba? Did you see something? Yeah, I saw a ghost. Don't worry, I'm sure when it was, we'll be back. We'll have plenty of time to find it again tomorrow. But now let's get you to town. Can't wait to see the mayor's face when you hand him the signatures. Wait, no, I'm not done yet. No, I'm not done yet. I still have to do things. I have still not analyzed all the animals. Gen Z and therefore. Where did you get this game from? I got it for free on Epic. It was free on Epic Games. I am so tired of my phone. Should I like bring up my laptop? Should I do that? Should I like bring up my laptop and like keep it side by side, like keep it on the desk and use it to... I should do that, shouldn't I? It'll take a bit of setup though. I don't know if I should do it mid-stream. Or this can turn into like a fun stream activity. No, I'm not doing that. Gen Z and their phones, SMH. What am I? You're making me do it again, man. I can't do this. Oh, why do I have to look into everything so deeply? That's annoying. Okay, if I want to do the laptop. BTD, do we like the stream, everyone? Thank you, Jan. However, I don't think liking really matters that much. I mean, of course, yeah, I mean, if you're having fun, like the stream, sure. I'm sorry, I'm sick. Why do I have to keep that? I'm so bad at this, oh my god. Anyway, yes, I need to get my laptop. I need to charge it, and then I need to... What else would I do? I need to log into my YouTube. I need to open Creator Studio. And we're gonna do it all on stream, so I'll be back. I'll just go get my laptop from the other room. Just give me 1 second here. I hope none of you had put a timer on because that was way above a second. I'm sorry for lying. I'm sorry I let you down. and I will make a formal, what is it called? A formal apology for my sins against humanity. Um, if you stream more, I'll have to get with you and make sure you stay on track. I don't mind going off track, buddy. It's just that I mind when I stop playing the game and go very deep into an issue that is not relevant to the game. Which is funny because I think everything I'm talking about is very much relevant to this game. 3 seconds of what? Where is my charger? Oh, it's in here. No, it's not in here. Where is my charger? What did I do? I remember I cleaned my desk today. I saw the charger there, and I thought to myself, oh, the charger. Oh, maybe I kept it in the hall room again. Give me a second. Okay, well, you see, the thing is, I don't like not going off track either. I think that is the fun of it, right? I think talking about it's a stream, right? It's not like it's not a YouTube video. So as long as I'm not being annoying about something, I should be fine. And what I'm being annoying about is decided not by an objective factor. It's decided by people. And while yes, a lot of people might find it annoying, if I express myself genuinely, I will find people who agree with me. That's the goal of YouTube. So there's someone out there who played Alba and who thought, wow, this game speaks a lot about society, and someone who's very much introspective like me. And for that person, this stream is going to be the most fun thing ever. Unfortunately, that is a very specific niche, and I do have to I have to steer just clear enough away from it that I don't turn off everyone who isn't interested in these things, but I also don't want to compromise my self-expression. So it's not like I don't want to talk about these things, it's just that I want to balance it out with I just want to balance it out with how boring this might be to someone who just does not care at all, which is most people, because I could explain why, but that kind of defeats the purpose of, you know. Okay, I gotta log into my YouTube, my laptop. I recently reinstalled the entire OS on it, so now I have to log into it. What email do I would? Oh, yeah. You know what's funny? You know what's really funny? The email that I use for this channel is actually a different channel that I made about 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I think. And what I used to do on this channel was I used to pretend, not pretend, more like the aesthetic of that was supposed to be a gameplay channel from the early 10s. So it would be like it had like the Bandicam watermark. It would be just like a 10-minute video of someone playing a game and just talking over it about their life. And what happened was basically I didn't really end up being dedicated to it. But when I was making this channel, I was in a rut. I was not able to do it. I wasn't able to move forward with it. So what I ended up doing was I just went to that channel's email, and YouTube can do these things where you can actually just make multiple channels on a single email. So that's what I did. I made this channel on the same email, so I don't have to make a new one. Your goal is to focus on the game or to vibe out? Both. I'm sorry, but it's both. Because the way I see streams, right? The game is there as a topic, as a, what do you call it? Something that propagates discussion. It is definitely a vibe stream first, but the game is central. It decides what the conversations are going to be about, because it is very much inspired by the game. But it's not a gameplay stream in the sense that I am trying to finish the game, I'm trying to relax with the game. It also depends on what kind of game it is, because again, this is a game that is relaxed about environmentalism and anti-capitalism. So it is only natural that I keep bringing these topics up, I think. But if I was playing like Doom Eternal, I swear to God, I would not be talking about fascist undertones. I'm not that boring of a person, thankfully. Um, okay, I've logged in. Let me just go to my studio. I think the creator dashboard has a stream. Does it have that? Because on Twitch you can do that. You can go into like, you can go into your placeholder. You can go into your Twitch dashboard and you can view the stream stats live, which is a very useful feature, which I wish YouTube had, but I'm not sure if it does. At least right off the bat, I don't see a live stream dashboard. Maybe if I look further. Analytics, view control room. Okay, there is a control room. That's what I wanted. Okay, does it show me the chat? It does show me the chat. Okay. Picross. No idea what that is. No idea what that is. I'm gonna look it up though. I should really get multiple monitors. Like, you know, one of the main reasons why I want to start earning from YouTube is so I can start investing in things that make YouTube easier. I'm looking into what Picross is. Not entirely sure what this has to do with me. I'm awful at puzzle games. I don't know why you would put me through this torture of playing a puzzle game. Do you hate me? Do you want me to die? Is there something I should know? Okay, wait. Also, yeah, the laptop is set up. I can now view the chat on the laptop, assuming it is actually giving me real-time updates instead of whatever the fuck was going on my phone. It's annoying as all fuck. Alright, anyway, where was I? Okay, so we need to go to... What are these things? Oh, we have some birds left. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we need to go to the beach. 6 out of 8 animals. There's still some animals left on the beach. Let's see what the beach is. The beach, I guess beaches are everywhere near the coast, right? So I guess if we just walk around the circumference of, would that be the word? Circumference applies to circles, right? But, you know, just walk around the border of the island and we should be able to find whatever animals we're looking for. That sounds like the Russian walk. It sounds like that one song, you know, the White Putin walk. I don't see any animals that are house sparrow? Yeah, that's a house sparrow. I don't think there's anything over here. But yeah, we gotta check every beach, because... So for those of you who don't know what's going on, I need to find the animals that I have not scanned yet. So there's a few animals that I've yet to discover, and I'm trying to go around discovering these animals. Do you visit the beach often? In real life? Oh, it's a difficult question, okay? It's a very difficult question because in my honest to God opinion, I would say no. But I've also figured out that by normal people's standards, my family travels a lot more than anyone else. So I go to the beach about 6 times a year. So I don't know if that is often or not. Because in my opinion, 6 times a year is kind of rare. It might be rare. It might actually be rare as well. But I'm just saying, I might be stupid. That's all I'm saying. Dog, what? Okay, is that too less? You live by the beach? 6, if I lived by the beach, I would go there at least 50 times a year. I do not live by the beach. 6 times a year. Okay, wait, you know what? Actually, just realized you're from America, aren't you? You guys have that issue with everything being really far away. So maybe that's why. But no, I don't live by the beach. It's the nearest beach for me is I don't know how far it is. I think it's like probably 10 kilometers. Let me check. How far is the beach that I don't usually go to this beach. What I do is when I go to where my dad lives, in that city, there's a beach nearby. That's where I like to go. What is it called? I forgot. Oh yeah, it's not called that. Okay, I found the beach. Now I just need to find out how far my city is to this beach. What the hell? It's quite far away. That is insanely far away. I didn't know it's that far away. Well, it's like somewhat far away. Okay, how many kilometers is this? 8.4 kilometers. How much is that in miles? That's it's 5 miles. It's 5 miles. The nearest beach to me is 5 miles away, which I believe is not that bad actually. But we don't go that far, honestly. We don't usually go there. Where the beach that I usually go to is where my dad lives, and that's even further. I think that's even longer, but the view is amazing. Like, there is like a road along the river that you have to travel, and it's like 3 kilometers or I don't know, 1.5 miles long, and that's where you'll be, going to get to the beach. I went 8 months to go to a movie theater one time. Yeah, I've been to some far off movie theaters because the problem with India is that a lot of English movies do not come in movie theaters because no one watches them. Um, so you have to sort of go towards the city. I live a bit more towards. I'm not in a. I am in an urban region, but not as urban. So the English movies don't usually come in these, parts. It is not a staple in my life. That's 6 times a year is not a staple in your life. 6 times in an entire year is a staple. That's like once in 2 months. What is that noise? Oh my god. I I sure hope that's not coming up on mic. It's not a staple in my life. I would not say it's a staple in my life. I think that's an exaggeration. I like going to the beach sometimes. Again, I think what makes it good is how rare it is for me to go to the beach. What's this thing? Scan these things. I think if it's at the beach, it might actually be something that is underwater. 6 times a year is a staple. Absolute. When we visit the beach, it's a one-time event. Once it's an event. Or again, what happens is when I go to my dad's place, my mom and I are just kind of stuck, not doing anything. So we like to go there now and then. And I don't know. I haven't been to my dad's place that much lately. But yeah, whenever we're there, we go there like every 3 to 4 days because we're going there for like we're just tourists, so just having fun. You know what I mean? I don't know. Beaches. What I do like beaches though. I went when I was on a trip recently. How often do you do stuff out of the house? Now I'm curious. I only leave my house for two reasons. Either my parents drag me out or I have college. I don't voluntarily leave my house. When I go to the beach, it's not because I wanted to go to the beach. It's because my parents took me to the beach. So I don't. That's why I don't also. That's also why I don't make it a part of my personality because I don't feel like it's something I did, something my parents did, and I just, they just took me with them. Um, but I don't leave my house much now. I have. I said at the beginning of the stream that I'm going to be home alone for 2 days. Today was the first day. That's also the only reason I'm able to stream today. Usually at this time my parents are home and I cannot stream at this time. I can stream at 6 p.m., which is 4 hours. Like it's 9:30 p.m. So it's 4 hours before this is the only time I can stream. I cannot stream this late in the evening. But since I have this, since I'm alone, I can do this, and I'm gonna do this tomorrow as well. But it's unfortunate that I cannot keep doing this permanently, and the era of streaming is gonna die out in just 2 days. But it is what it is. Point is, since I'm home alone, I actually feel like doing things more. I spent those last 3 weeks unable to make that video. Of this video, by the way. The next video is about this game. And I was struggling to make that video, and I literally haven't even started working on it. I'm still scripting that video. So I went from trying to make videos weekly to taking 3 weeks for a video, and even now I haven't started working on it, and I have an exam, so I'm not confident about whether I can make it by this Sunday, but I'll try. But what I've realized is I feel like doing things more when I'm home alone. It is what it is, but not in terms of environmental issues. That's what I was saying. It's not it is what it is when you talk about world issues. You can't look at people who are dying and go, it is what it is, because there is definitely a systematic issue at play here. But when it comes to more personal things, it is what it is. I'm not arguing on that, because that is just how it is. What I was saying is that fuck you. Just worry guys, new videos soon. Listen. I have been relatively quiet about it, okay? If I let my intrusive thoughts play over me, I would be making a post every 4 days saying, hey guys, I'm so sorry. Not intrusive thoughts, I'm so sorry. I did not mean I don't mean to use that term. I know that's appropriating that. No, if I let my thoughts take over, then I'm gonna be apologizing every 2 to 3 days because I feel so bad about it. But oh, what is this? Eleanor's Falcon? Who's Eleanor? My laptop screen went off. Are you kidding? You don't gotta call me out like that, lol. Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, but it's... You know, that's psychology, bro. Here's what it is. No. Shit. Stop. Kill yourself. What was I saying again? Let me just breathe for a bit. My thoughts are overwhelming me. The posting thing. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but it's a tendency. It's very hard to. I mean, honestly, I like the idea of being in touch with your, people who like your work. I like the idea of being somewhat accountable to them. But I do think it's not nice to stress yourself out about, because I did, and I have a feeling it makes the work itself less good. And I might have some conflicting views on things, but one thing I will always stand by is that whatever your ideal is, it should never stop you from being able to express yourself or to make the work that you really want to make. I can't find any new animals. Well, I guess I can explore the farm as well, because we have some animals at the farm that we need to. Where's the farm again? Is it back there? Is it... Okay, where are we? We're here. Okay, the chicken farm is there. Let's go to the farm. Yeah, what was I saying again? Was I talking about something? Kind of... Oh yeah, going outside, so... Because I'm home alone now, I feel like going outside more and like just doing things in general. Like I was like, I should go down to like this book sale nearby and buy some books, because I feel like getting into poetry lately, so that maybe I'll get some books on poetry, and maybe I can also get some books on just general literature stuff. But it's an awful idea because I have so many books lying around that I haven't read yet, so I should be more careful with that. I love how you both say intrusive thoughts is a term of appropriation, and right after say to a random... I didn't say it to the bot, I said it to you, because I said, also, how is that appropriation? Or are you talking about the fact that I was being an SJW and then I said something very again, I am not an SJW, okay? That's not who I am. I don't identify with being I don't think yeah, I am, I don't know. But I mean I have a lot of problematic tendencies. I have this thing where there's a separation between what I do and what I think. So again, I do realize that a lot of things like Stellar Blade and a lot of these games are contributing to misogyny, but that doesn't mean I don't think they're raw as hell. I can recognize that a game like The Sims contributes to consumerism. That doesn't mean I love I don't love. Yes, I mean I do like consumerism. Like I like buying things. I recognize there's an issue with society, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna be like, hey, we shouldn't do this, or even that I shouldn't do this. I think it's natural. I think it's a natural tendency because that's kind of how your brain has been programmed. So if you're just gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna do anything that is ethically bad because I understand these issues, and I'm gonna restrict myself from consuming anything that is bad, because if you do that, you will not be able to enjoy anything in life. But what I'm saying is, I don't think being aware of issues means you don't enjoy things. It's very hard to define this, and I think if I went up to someone who's genuinely like a scholar and I said this, they would punch me in the face. But my personal philosophy is definitely that understanding the issues with things shouldn't mean that you can't enjoy those things. You can see that there's problematic aspects of it, but that doesn't mean you cut yourself off from consuming it. There are some cases where you should cut yourself off from it, like the whole like the whole Andrew Tate Sigma male stuff. Definitely that is inherently bad for you. But something like playing The Sims, I don't think it's that harmful. Playing Grand Theft Auto, playing Doom Eternal, these things are not harmful to you. And yeah, you're gonna become a monk, which is respectable. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing this, but I also don't think you should police yourself or the people around you about how they decide to live their lives unless you know that it's very directly harmful. Andrew Tate, Sigma stuff, very directly harmful. Playing The Sims, playing Doom Eternal, playing Grand Theft Auto, not that harmful. Not harmful at all, I'd say. I it also um, I did it again. I did it again. I'm sorry. Teacher in me reflects the teacher in you. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what it's all about. Bluebird. Bluebird. There was a bluebird. Where did the bluebird go? I just saw a bluebird. What the hell? Where'd the bluebird go? Book review. Are you saying I should do book reviews? I'm a bit confused. What are you trying to say? What is the implication here? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I really love the animations of this game. Like visually, it's this art style has become very commonplace now. But the animations of this game are so pretty. Like look at that. That running animation is so cool. And then she also starts skipping. Can you show the skipping animation, Alba? There she goes. See, such a nice animation. I love that. I will do book reviews. It's not even a would. I will. This channel is not restricted by the medium that I'm consuming. This channel is just a reflection of the things that I do and how they affect me. Bro, for all you know, I might just make a video on my visit to Comic-Con. I can do that. I'm not going to limit myself to anything. The whole point is that all this channel does is give me a way to vent out my what do you call them? Introspection, yes. And I'm not going. The reason why I connect these to the games, to the movies that I've consumed lately, is because interpretive dance review. What does that mean? What is interpretive dance? Interpretive dance. Interpretive dance aims to show human emotions, conditions, situations, or fantasies by translating them into movement and dramatic expression. Interpretive dance was a trend that moved away from more traditional forms of dance such as ballet. Okay, right. So, it uh, it used classical concert music, but marked a departure from traditional concert dance as a rebellion against the strict rules of classic ballet. It seeks to translate human emotions, conditions, situations into. It may also adapt traditional ethnic movements into modern expression. That's interesting, actually. Uh, the roots of interpretive dance can be traced back to the work of Isadora Duncan and Ruth Dennis in the early 1900s. Duncan rejected the rigid technique and restrictive costumes of ballet in favor of more natural, slow movements performed by barefoot and loose-fitting tunics. Saint Denis was influenced by Eastern dance and spirituality, like bare feet and elaborate costumes. That's interesting, because the whole point is that I could do a review of that, because like, just from what little I read of that, that is very interesting, and I think that sort of lays the groundwork of how creativity is about not conforming to any kind of standard and just trying to break away from what you think you know, what you think you should do, and rather just realizing what things are constraining you and what you could do if those constraints were taken off. And I think something like that would lead into greater trends down the line as to something that is completely unrecognizable as what it started off as. It will snowball, basically. That's very interesting, though. That's an interesting topic. Will I make a review video on it, though? Again, what I think is I've had this thought, I've had this experience, I've had this understanding about something. Now, what I need to do is I need to package this in a way for someone to find it interesting to watch. So that's why I usually pick a piece of media that I know will draw people in, and it will give me a way to be able to ramble about my interests without boring them, because there is also this piece of media. Like right now, I want to talk about environmentalism. I also want to talk about more specific issues like the mining of cobalt in countries like Congo. So to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up this game because it's about these issues, and I will talk about those things lightly in these videos. So people get informed about these things and they get an understanding of what I've been researching and trying to understand, while they also get entertained by the game itself. And I sort of, it's like, I'm like a mom who's trying to feed her children healthy food, so she sort of tries to hide it within more appealing foods. That's what I'm doing. I'm like the YouTube mom, basically. Reminds me of Jacob Geller. Exactly, that is it. Jacob Geller is one of my inspirations. I really like the way that Jacob Geller draws you in. I mean, I didn't actively think about this, but Jacob Geller is one of my favorite YouTubers. I really like the way that he draws you in by trying to discuss a game, but instead he ends up teaching you something about life. That is definitely the vibe that I'm going for here. How many things do I have to? The farmland has 3 animals left to explore, while the beach has 1 and the mountain has 1. Well, we didn't explore 1 farmland to the right here. My main inspirations for what I'm doing is video essayists, but I think Jacob Geller is a better one because he does exactly what I'm trying to do. But the problem is Jacob Geller is probably a lot smarter than me. My problem is I feel like my knowledge is just borrowed off of other people and I'm not really thinking for myself. And I feel like I need to sort of give people an original understanding, or at least make them feel like what I'm saying is something that is unique and, I don't know, teaches them something that they didn't think about before. It's hard to do because there's so many people out there that are genuinely like have studied these topics, you know, professional sense. They study these topics in college and stuff. And I am a computer science student. I have not studied these topics in the slightest. There are topics that I've studied that I can talk about, and I will talk about them. There will definitely be a video where I'm talking about linear automatas and the suffering that Alan Turing went through due to homosexuality and oppression by society at the time. But that's future, obviously. Common kestrel. It's like a bird. Right. Oh, we need to get you a confidence boost. Step one, no more Valorant. You have my Discord. You can see how much time I spend playing Valorant. How often do you see me playing Valorant? I played like once in 2 months, okay? Also, Valorant. It's happening again. It's happening again. It's happening again. It's happening again. Ah. Also, by the way, what makes him smarter? Is he sexy? No. I am sexier than Jacob Geller. I'm way sexier than Jacob Geller. So don't even imply that this is about visual appeal. Because I beat him any time of the day, okay? I don't think you know what I look like. Why would you even say that? You know I look better. Or do you not agree? Is that how it is? Disgusting. You're an awful friend. Oh. Missed it. I missed it. There was a new bird there and I missed it. What if you have an alt account where I'm not that petty. I'm not that petty. It's right above me. I can't scan it there. No, come back. Come back. What? Come back. Come back. Stay still. Stay still. Come here. Come here. Come closer. Stop moving. You. No. 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 Come here. Oh, I got it. What are you? What if you, yeah, sorry, what was I saying? Yeah, Valorant actually, reveals some of my negative tendencies. Because when I play Valorant, I feel very bad about myself because I'm awful at the game. And I've realized that when I play with friends, I really start to go, hey, you guys are so much better than me. I'm never going to be that good. And I get so insecure about it. And I feel like that is something that I need to work on. I'm not saying Valorant is helping me or that it's making me worse, but it is something that I've realized through playing Valorant. So it's interesting that you bring up Valorant along with the point about confidence, because I think Valorant reveals just how insecure I am about myself. Although I guess if you're a very insecure person, it's going to bleed into every aspect of you. So I guess it's not saying much at all, is it? Anyway, IDK, what do you look like? But I will say it's pretty lopsided in your favor. You don't know what I look like? Uh, I took a picture today. I'll just send it to you. You can be the judge on whether I am better or not than Jacob Geller. In the meantime, clearly, sorry, I'm sorry. I'm not good at using my phone and talking. What's your username again? I forgot. Is it the same thing? Yeah, it is the same thing. There you go. You can do a review of whether who beats the looks competition between me and Jacob Geller. Uh, I'll leave that to you. Clearly, we need to get you into games with more joy like this one. Can I recommend what combat is that? Can I recommend there's a heart over the thing. I can't see what you said. Can I recommend combat? Oh, it is literally just combat. Can I recommend combat for Atari 2600? Let me look into this. I'm being honest with you, this looks quite boring to me. Again, I struggle to play games where the objective is not to get through a story and learning something, but it's just to have fun. So I don't know if I would be able to enjoy that game. But that, I mean, I appreciate the recommendation. Also, this game gives me so much joy because I think it's just such a laid back and simple game. And it doesn't have any, it's not a fun game, if you know what I mean. It's a game about just being present in the moment. And the fun comes from the more ordinary stuff. The gag is that the game is old as shit. You know, yeah, I mean, the problem is I'm trying to get into old games, but I just can't. Little Owl. Barnes. Little Owl. Barn Swallow. We have two birds left. One looks like a tiny sparrow. You clear Jake. Yo, thank you. That's what I told you, man. I am way better. Not to say he doesn't look good. He's a good-looking man. But the only YouTuber that looks better than me is Josh Face. That's an absolute unit of a man. Other than that, no sir. It's just me. You'd like my Sims on Wii. Do you want me to remind you of how I mentioned Sims when I was talking about consumerism in games? Because yes, I would love Sims. I love Sims. I used to play Sims 2 Pets on my friend's PSP, and I kind of spent some time playing Sims 4. But the problem with me is, right, these games, strategy games or like management type games, they're so addicting. I will sit down to play it, and I will play it for like straight 10 hours in one sitting. I just can't put it down. I'm so easily addicted to games like these. My Sim specifically. Is this another joke? Yeah, let me look it up. Oh my god, that is so cute. I get it. Oh my god, that is really good. Oh my god, this is exactly the kind of game that I wanted to play. But I can't play it because I can't do this to myself. I don't want to pick up another game that'll take up years of my life because I can't put it down. But oh my god, that's cute. That's cute. Ah, I hate you. What have you done? What have you done? I haven't liked a game that much since I was in middle school. I'm sure you'll find something. Bro, I made a video about video game burnout. If anyone knows something about moving on from, I don't know, despair, it's gotta be me. Making a game burnout video is like the lowest point of your life, right? My Sims is short? Are you telling me it has an ending? Oh my god. You're telling me there is a point at which I can put the game down and walk away? You have got my attention. 10 hours is crazy, but again, I've literally had days where I sit down to play it in the morning. I'll start like 11 o'clock and I'll play it all the way to like 8 in the evening. I don't know if that's 10 hours, but I just can't put games down. Jan knows this because I played Civ 6 for hours. It's so addicting. Sims on the GBA. Sims on GBA. I mean, it looks. Why is there an alien over here? What the hell? It looks fun, but it's a little bit less appealing than you know, it's a little bit less appealing than. How do I get there? I'm a bit lost on this. Why is there a red thing over there? Chat disconnected. Did my stream get stuck for a bit? Hello guys, are we good? God, I think something has gone wrong. Oh God, what has happened? Hello, am I still up? Because my creator studio. Oh, I guess there was a bit of an issue for a bit there, but okay. My internet seems to be fluctuating. I'm gonna keep it down for a bit. You're back for now. Okay, am I good now? Are we back? I'm sorry, this is one of the main reasons why I don't like to stream is because my internet is kind of ass. For the most part, it's fine, but it'll very randomly decide to shit itself. But I think we're back. I think we're good now. Sorry about that, but yeah, let's go. I hope it's fine right now. I can only hope it's fine. Anyway, okay, yeah, there we go. So we got the next bird, and now we only have one more bird. It's more like a sparrowish kind of bird. Once we scan that, we're yeah, yeah, everything's good. Okay, everything's okay. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Uh, the internet does look a little bit slow right now, but I'm gonna hope the stream is not having any issues. Okay, so we're gonna find one last sparrow. Also, I realize this game is kind of boring to watch because there's not much going on in terms of fun. It's literally just me trying to find animals and walking around. But hey, I mean, it's me. I'm just such a charismatic person. I mean, just watching me talk is enough entertainment. You don't need the game to be good. Also, it is a good game. It's not I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just saying it's not a particularly entertaining game. There's not a lot of dopamine boosts going on if you're watching someone play this game, which I like. I'm a huge believer of doing things that are not inherently dopamine. Oh, that's the boat I need. It's very fast though, isn't it? Okay, this is gonna be a bit of a pain. It's like shooting something. Jesus Christ. No. I got it. I'm kind of goated with the sauce, man. Jesus. I'm so good at this. Okay, what do I do now? Okay, we're done with farmland. Beach. European shag. Okay, we gotta find a European shag. A European shag, you say? I could give you an Asian shag, if you know what I'm saying. It looks like that bird from what was it called? Ah, Finding Nemo, yeah. Give that one freaky bird. Are those the birds I'm looking for? It's not, okay. So it's in the beach somewhere. It's not good news because I've been on the beach for a while. Didn't find anything the last time I came here. Not good news. Not good news at all. That's the one. But that's not the one. That freaky bird, where are you? Oh, oh my god. What else was I talking about? Oh, the lights, no. Lights went dim. It's terrifying. should full screen the laptop window. Oh, Alba, don't go down. Okay, fine. I can't see because it's so dark. Gotta turn my lights off. This fuck ass thing where my lights have an automated system. So I've set these to turn to certain brightnesses and certain colors based on the time. Except that that's kind of annoying because you don't always want lights to go dim at like 10 p.m. Sometimes that's fine, but most of the times it's kind of a bother. Okay, there we go. The lights are back up. Lights are back up. Oh, is that the one? It's not the one. Yeah, but you know, another interesting aspect of this is that I have this issue with games that have mini maps, and I'm sure you've watched a video on this by now. But mini maps really take away from the game because you'll be hyper focused on the mini map instead of focusing on the world around you. What the hell are you? A black winged stilt. Why is its legs so long? God dang, bro. Alloy for Game Boy. Game Boy Alloy. What is this? This looks like Pong. No, like, you know, the one. Oh, it is the one-way Pong thingy. It's like Pong, but with a one layer side aspect. With myself. Was I saying again? Oh yeah, I gotta look for the bird. I don't see any birds here. How many more beaches are there? Because we're kind of running out of beaches at this point. Me playing BOTW in BOTW, Breath of the Wild in Pro mode. Get it? This is peak. They get it. Oh, they get it. This is peak. I have not played Breath of the Wild. I cannot tell you. It's true. I did play Assassin's Creed Origins, which obviously took a lot of inspiration from games like those. I like the fact that it doesn't have a minimap, but what I think ruins Assassin's Creed Origins for me is that they have question marks marked on the map, which tell you that there's something interesting going on over here. So you won't have reason to just explore the world, and you know, just there's a chance that there might be something that you'll miss. I think that's the problem. They are worried that you'll miss something unless they mark it on the map. But I think what a game should do is sprinkle all these things over the world and understand that every single player, or at least most of the players playing the game, are going to miss out on most of the stuff in the game. Because what I think that does is it encourages exploration. Makes the player go, okay, if I go through the map and if I just keep exploring, I'm going to find something fun. They won't find everything. And there is a problem of anxiety with, okay, but what if I play a game and I don't experience everything the game has to offer? That is also a problem. But I think in general, a lot of games have this syndrome where they make everything so obvious to you because they're worried that you won't be able to experience everything, that it kind of loses the fun of exploration. There's no exploration to be had because the game has to hand you everything. It's a very difficult balance to strike, and I'm sorry, I just have nothing to say about how to fix that issue. I think it's preference, obviously. And I think more games should do this thing, where it's less focused on the map and more focused about you just being able to go around. And how do I see the audio for this? It says it's a rare bird, so it makes sense why we're struggling to find it. But that does not make my job any bit easier, though. I've been here before. I'm kind of getting tired. What other places do I have left to explore? The mountains have a bird. You can take a look at that. The Iberian lynx. Okay, that's just the main character of the game, so. We only have one bird left. Should we just... Should I move on to finishing the game, or should I try and find this last one bird? I don't see the appeal of Assassin's Creed because the game has no sauce, but I guess the gameplay might be satisfying. Here, I'm here to tell you, I am not playing Assassin's Creed for the gameplay. I have said this before, and I will say it again, and I have to keep saying it. I do not care for fun in games. The gameplay is probably not going to be satisfying. If it was, people would not be complaining about why Assassin's Creed is one of the most boring games ever made, because they would enjoy the game for its gameplay. I don't care about gameplay. I do not care if games' mechanics are boring. That is also why I can't appreciate older games that were more about just being fun. I cannot appreciate them because I don't care about fun and gameplay, which is a bizarre thing to say, and I know it's wrong probably, and it's something that I'm working on. I'm trying to grow my appreciation for fun and gameplay. For now, rather difficult for me to do. But Assassin's Creed, I like Assassin's Creed just because of the fact that it's immersive, right? You get to be loose in this realistic world, which has really realistic graphics, and it has so many NPCs that have AI behaviors that are pretty realistic. And that's the thing. I am one of those people that likes realism in games. And I should be hanged on a cross for that one. But it is what it is. You know, that's what I'm like. American Tax Simulator. They saw that be like, whoa. Yeah. No, I love simulator. What the hell is that? Alright. This is shut up. I like realism in the sense that I like feeling like I'm a part of the world. So if the graphics are realistic, if the character models are highly detailed, if the NPCs have realistic behaviors, high density, the textures are well made, I can feel like I'm actually there. So I love playing games as a way of basically virtual tourism. That's why I like Assassin's Creed game. I also really like that Assassin's Creed, the artists behind it are always very much dedicated to researching the things that they're doing. So there's always this focus on culture and trying to explain things to you, right? Of course, it's a fictional game, but at the same time, there's going to be a lot of tidbits. And there's also things like the architecture. It's always fun to explore the map and appreciate the architecture. How dare you to be a part of the majority? What I need you to understand is that I'm a queer. I'm a POC. For me, being part of the majority is the worst possible thing I can do. It's like going up to you and saying that I hate all these hip hop and rap music, and instead I only like to listen to Taylor Swift. That's what it's like. I am part of the majority, and I know I'm talking about it as if I'm part of the minority, because I am the minority in the minorities that I'm in. I like realistic games over creative games, which to the majority is normal. But to me, I shouldn't be holding these opinions. Because here's the thing, I do recognize the distinction, right? The majority of people, they don't like Assassin's Creed because of the same reasons that I do. They like Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty, and all these games because they simply haven't been exposed to real fun games, right? To me, I have been exposed to these games. It's just that I can't enjoy fun things. I think it has something to do with ADHD or depression, but I cannot enjoy them. Simply, full stop, I can't. That's why for a lot of people, the answer to game burnout is to play better games. That is not the answer for me. I have no idea what he said. I have no idea what that is. I know that is your point. I'm just saying. I'm proving your point that I have no idea what that is. And to be honest, my music tastes are somewhat less mainstream because I like to listen to a lot of different music. But unfortunately for you, hip hop and rap are the very few genres that I don't listen to. I listen to hip hop, just a lot of the more old school gangster rap sort of stuff from, the Zeros era. and not too much. I'm not saying I'm actually like an avid fan of it, but that is the sort of vibe that I enjoy. Um, because the instrumentals were a lot more interesting at the time. I think you what you need to understand is that I'm not the when it comes to music, I think vocals are a waste of time. I don't care about lyrics and vocals. For me, music is about music. It's about instrumentals. So for a lot of people, especially in hip hop communities, the music is about lyrics, it's about vocals, it's about the rapping part and stuff like that. For me, the music is just about the instrumentals. The everything else is just a layer on top of it. And it's just a fundamental disagreement in how I view music. Because a lot of people refer to music as beats to be rapped over. For me, beats are the music. Beat is what you're here for, and everything else is just flavor on top. It's just a um, fundamental difference in how I perceive music, and that's because I came from a lot of instrumental music that does not have vocals. So for me, vocals do not hold that much value. But I also recognize that it's a close-minded way of viewing things, and it's something that I'm working on. Hopefully, later down the line, and I can appreciate more forms of music. I think that's what life is about for me. It's to try and expand my horizons and get away from these close-minded ways of thinking. But for now, it's hard for me to appreciate. Listening to Kurt Cobain's voice would change your mind. Kurt Cobain, sorry. Oh, Kurt Cobain. That's the guy from the Fall Out Boy song, I think. Um, I don't think so. What you need to understand is that over time, I have grown to appreciate vocals as an instrument. I have sort of formalized them as another instrument that is being played. It's a synthesizer, basically. But I will not be able to appreciate lyrics as much, which is why I wanted to get into poetry, so I can gain a deeper appreciation for lyrics and songs. For me, lyrics are still down to how much I relate to something. So the only artists that I care about when it comes to lyrics are Fall Out Boy and Porter Robinson. That's because their lyrics really speak to me. But outside of that, it's hard for me to appreciate, especially I think the Nirvana lead singer. Ah, yeah, Nirvana. Isn't that the? That's the band that had the song in the Batman, right? The I know that band. Yeah, they had a yeah. I remember something in the way. Yeah, they made something in the way. There was a song that was in the Batman movie. I really liked that song, but I don't. I haven't heard any of their songs outside of that. I get it, but again, people are interested more in what the lyrics are saying rather than them being notes. You don't appreciate notes the way you appreciate lyrics, right? Um, and I think for me, it just comes down to a lot of rap and hip hop music. Not all of it. I'm not saying all of it. I know that's not all of it. But a lot of the mainstream one is more about the drama, right? The arguments between rappers, dissing people and stuff. And I just do not care all about any of that because it's literally just it's just celebrity gossip to me, right? I don't care. I do not care. I will never really engage in that sort of stuff. And I know that if I broaden my horizons, I will find music that is about personal struggles because obviously rap is, at the end of the day, its origins, like hip hop and stuff, does come from a lot of marginalized communities. And I know that if I look into it, I will certainly find things to appreciate about it. But I haven't done that yet. And a lot of the mainstream perception of these genres for me is kind of ruined by these things. I know I can enjoy it. I just haven't gone around to it. And I want to eventually. But not now. I have too much on my plate right now. To be honest, only music fans are getting into the lyrics. Most people fumble through it. That's true. But that's the thing. I don't appreciate. I don't. I if it's not about the lyrics, okay, it's definitely not about the instrumentals, because the instrumentals are boring as all hell. A lot of the instrumentals in music, in rap music, they're just there as a beat to supplement the vocals. And yeah, again, I have to think about the vocals as the instrument, as the lead instrument. But I can't help but listen to these songs and just get bored by how repetitive a lot of the beats are. So it gets hard for me to appreciate it. And I need to find a way to appreciate it that is not by the same way that I would judge something like a dubstep song. Because these are inherently different forms of music. That's, you know, what is. I know it all sounds pretentious, by the way. I recognize how pretentious all this sounds. And again, it is something I'm working on. But I have to recognize the issues that I'm facing that are keeping. I could just say it's not for me, but I know there's no such thing as not for me. I know that there's inherent reasons. You love Death Grips? I've heard a few of their songs and I did like them. Death Grips is good, but I haven't explored it. That's all I can say. I've heard a few of Death Grip songs. I love them, but I didn't go too deep into their discography. Yeah, but that's the thing. I hate the term that this is just not for me because I personally believe that no matter who you are, if you approach things from the right lens, you can grow to appreciate every single thing because that's just, if someone else can appreciate it, that's probably because of their background. It's probably because of how they grew up, because of what they struggled through, because they resonate with that piece of art. And even if I can't resonate with something now, I feel like I can get myself to empathize with the people who do and eventually start to see what they appreciate about something. And that's my goal, to like be able to appreciate everything about being alive. It's very difficult, it's impossible. I know I'm gonna miss out on a lot of things, but it's a goal to work towards. You know, you gotta have something that you dream of doing, even if you know you can't completely achieve it, at least you're trying. And I think I'm gonna give up on that bird because I've been walking for so long that I can't find it. So let's just do the last objective. I feel bad because it's one more animal. Should I keep trying? It's like one more animal. I'm just gonna look it up online. Which bird do I have here? European shag. Is there any information? It says beach, but it doesn't say anything more. Let me see. I'm usually against the idea of looking things up online, but recently I've come to realize if you put these restrictions on yourself, you will struggle to enjoy anything because it can be found near the beach. The beach. Oh, the beach. Yeah, the beach. That is not a place. On the south beach of La Roqueta, past the restaurant and ancient ruins. On the south beach of La Roqueta, on La Ro- it's on the island. It's not here, it's on the other island. See, that's a good thing, right? I looked it up online. Sure, I might. I don't know how else I was supposed to figure that out. Sometimes it's fine. I'm against looking things up. Sorry, I mean in context of video games. I'm against looking up the solutions to the problems that I'm stuck on. I'm not against it, by the way. I'm not saying it's bad. What I'm saying is that's a bad habit that I have. That's a bad standard I hold myself up to, where I will refuse to look up the solutions to a problem that I'm having because I feel like it's ruining the experience and I should be able to find the answers myself. I know that's not a good thing. I'm just saying it's something I have a tendency to do, and I'm very proud of myself for having looked up the answer because if I didn't look up the answer, I was going to spend 2 hours aimlessly wandering around because there was just no way I could have figured that out. I didn't even think about it. I mean, I have awful problem solving skills, so, can't expect myself to do all this shit. I've got to be more careful with my words. Oh, my controller. That's it, we only have one more boat left to go. I should be able to find it in Lorca very soon. If I find it, we're good. Alright, they said the South Beach. So where are we? South Beach is all the way down there. My migraine's kicking in. It's almost time for me to stop streaming and go eat my food and then get... So, let's hope we finish this off quickly. Bye-bye, good luck. I found the last boat. We're done. Clara wants to talk to us. Oh, I almost dropped my controller there. We're almost done. Would you look at that? I never thought I would do it, but I did. Kind of goated like that, you know. It's just another day for me, really. Didn't even need any help, really. I just did that myself. Kind of impressive, but when you're me, you just get used to it. You know what I mean? It's just a part of the routine for me. So hungry. So hungry. Sorry. No, my laptop's going on. What are you doing? Back. Yar. Is anyone watching, by the way? Or is it just me? Oh, hello. I didn't know you were here. How's it going, buddy? Oh, wait. Just lurking? Oh, that's alright. Have fun. I don't know if you're there for that, but I went on a huge ramble about capitalism, fascism, and video games. It's kind of crazy. Where's Clara? Oh, there she is. How have I been? Well, I'm glad you're doing well, but I've been a bit stressed out by everything, so I'm taking this time to just chill out, stream. I don't get the time to stream. Kind of rare for me to be able to stream, so I'm really glad that I'm home alone for a few days and I have some time to stream. I love streaming, honestly. It's so much fun to just kick back, play a game, talk, let your thoughts out, and see what others have to say about it. It's very satisfying. Apart from the links, I got everything. But you know what? I think this is the first. What's the honor? Present you with this. What? Oh, it's wonderful to see how many different animals live on this island. Thank you so much for your contribution. Yeah, I hope so. Alba Singh spots every animal on Pioneer Delma. Yeah, look at that. Alba's the goat. I was listening always. Love your takes. Thank you. I was a bit worried I'm coming off as pretentious, but there's so much to see. I'm glad you've time to do some fun stuff. I kind of don't. I have to study for my exams, but I don't have time. But you know, the way I like to think of it is, you know, people say like you don't have time, you have to make time. I don't have the time to do this, but I want to do it. So, other way, what am I supposed to do now? Who do I talk to? Talk to the mayor. Where's the mayor? Oh, there he is. This is it, Alba. There's no going back. This is it. Okay. We're with you, Alba. We have got this. Oh, fair enough. I'm good at putting things off. That's true. It's nice actually to put things off. People should stop putting things off on purpose. Kind of good for your mental health. Ready to hand the petition over, Alba? You are. Let's do it. I think it is good to de-stress because something people don't realize is that there's never going to be a point in your life where you don't have work and you can de-stress because you don't have work. You need to actively make the decision to put the work down and realize that you need to take time to yourself, even if you have work piling up. It's fine to put your work away, to just focus on yourself for a bit. Because the work that you do when you're burnt out is just not good. The mayor, the people of Sekarel have spoken and signed. We don't want your rubbish hotel. Alba, show them what we got. Q, the petition. You actually, maybe, no, this changes nothing. You haven't filled the correct paperwork. Therefore the petition has no legal bearing. The hotel will be built as planned. I have important business to take care of. I will absolutely not take any questions whatsoever. Goodbye. Oh well, that's quite a dick, isn't it? So we did everything and now he's just gonna ignore it. What just happened? Not fill the correct paperwork? Isle of Cans? There's no such thing. The mayor can't ignore a petition, the whole town signed it. Indeed, and why has he left in such a rush? The mayor's clearly hiding something. Total no-brainer. Well, obviously he has some profit to be gained from this. Your grandma is right. We must investigate. Let's follow the mayor. Oh, we're gonna do some sneaking missions. Oh, I wish Maple was here. I wish Maple was here. We're doing its tailing mission. It's like Assassin's Creed. Okay, let's follow him and investigate who he talks to. Gotta keep a distance though, like spies. Your phone's got too. Close ups when he's talking to people. Where is he? Oh shit, sorry. Just talking, isn't he? He's just checking on the pile. Oh, that's fine. Let's see where he goes next. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. He's gonna talk to her, the ice cream woman. I don't see the problem. Says no to a petition and then goes for ice cream? Ice cream's only for good people. That's so true. Let's keep following. Okay, let's see where this takes us. Oh, sorry. At least the mission doesn't fail. I'm gonna go sneaky mode on this. It's kind of hard to find the soft spot to go sneaky mode. Whatever. Okay, you know what? I kind of get it. These tailing missions are extremely boring. I don't want to do this. Scan the mayor from a distance. Who's he talking to? Oh, that doesn't show the mayor's face, I guess. Don't see how this is bad. Maria didn't look happy talking to the mayor. I hope you told him off good. Come on, let's see where he goes next. Definitely padding out the runtime here. This guy. Hola, what are you two up to? Trailing the evil mayor, you seen him? Oh yes, the petition I've heard. I mean, he's gone up to... What was he about to say? What was he about to say? Another aspect I really like about this game is diversity, right? Because diversity is a difficult topic to discuss among the anti-woke people. This game has a very genuine feeling of diversity, I think. It doesn't feel like it's done just so they can meet quotas or anything. It just feels genuine. I like it because everyone throughout the island, there's so many different types of people. I like that. Only thing is you don't see any disabled people or something like that. Again, the game's not focused on that, but I love the amount of diversity that does exist. That's all. This is the evil one. talking to the evil man. This Paco, the hotel construction guy, talking to the mayor. This is it. Gotta catch them red-handed though. Need a photo of them both and whatever's in that briefcase. The briefcase? How are we supposed to get the briefcase? I guess we go here. A bit to the right. Is that money? Money! Oh, you're done for. Hey, what are you doing? You're guilty, we have proof. Oh no, it's them, they caught us. Pull yourself together, Tony. 2 little kills aren't gonna stop us. Did the mayor tell you? The whole island signed a petition to stop your silly hotel. A petition? Ha ha ha. Look at her, Tony, she's a rebel. Do you seriously think someone like you can make a difference? Yes. Yes, we do. Well, think again, child. Now give me that. Whoa. Whoa. No. That's insane. You can't just pull that. You big bully. Take your hotel of doom and leave. This is our island. Haha, not for much longer. The hotel is just a start. This whole island is gonna be mine. Wait, what? Tonight, Tony destroyed her phone. I don't like photos of myself. No, that's enough. We have gone too far, Paco. The hotel is supposed to be a good thing for all of us. I think the hotel's been very good for your pockets, Tony. This is not how I wanted things to go. It was wrong. I want your money on your hotel, Paco. Ha! You're weak and useless, even as a mayor. It's over, Paco. You want the hotel gone? Oh, don't you worry, it'll be gone. Bye for now, you traitor. I'm so sorry. Should never have come to this. I thought the hotel would be good for this island. Paco, you just kept making it bigger and bigger. Best I talk to the police right away. They will have many questions. People of Sakurel, please accept my sincere apologies. I took an oath so long to look after Sakurel to do what's best. But with Paco, the hotel, and many other things, I should have listened to you. Paco is on the run. Police are looking for him everywhere. Obviously, the construction of the hotel will not continue. Stepping down as mayor with immediate effect. I will take one question. The AIWRL wants to know when the nature reserve will be restored. I'm not sure. Probably not for a long time. The restoration costs are more than Sakurel can afford. Hopefully my successor can find a solution, whoever that might be. I failed you all. I'm very, very sorry. I'm not sure I can sympathize with him because he was taking money, but I'm glad everything worked out. Nature reserve still won't be saved. Of course it will. We will all work together to fix up the reserve. Got this. Yes, we got this. The nature reserve will be saved. Well said AIWRL, and well done you too. Indeed, let's go home and rest. Tomorrow's the festival. I really have something to celebrate. And hopefully by then Paco's behind bars. Oh well, at least he's gonna get punished. Nothing else. At least he's not gonna just get around free. That's it, Saturday. Yeah, what do you wish for? I guess Sunday is the last day. Alba! Alba! Wake up, Alba. It's nighttime. Should we see this through? Alba, the hotel site is on fire? We're sending all the children to Lara for safety. We have to go now. The boat is about to leave. Hop on my scooter. What the hell? What the hell? There's another fire. Wait here. I need to talk to Perry to make sure all the other children are here. Don't go anywhere, it's too dangerous. Oh my god, not another fire. That's what happened the last time. Lynx. No, Alba, come on. Lynx. Alba. Alba. What are you doing? Oh my god, we need to now go. That's so cool. We now need to go search for Alba. Alba just went past me. She went up the stairs. Hope everything's okay. Oh my god. Where did she go? She went to the square, okay. Alba, she ran past me back towards your house. I hope she's okay. I need to get these water buckets, but I'll keep looking for her. Search for Alba. Oh, okay. What the hell? That was a dark turn. I did not realize the game would go in this direction. Wait, it's not safe down there. Alba's missing? Oh no, I haven't seen her. If the fire spreads even further, the whole nature reserve could go up in flames. Sorry, I have to keep an eye on the fire. Not there, so she's there. Our house is up there, so we should be there. You're looking for Alba? She was headed towards your house. She said something about an important mission. Oh my god, that is so cool. I thought the game was gonna just end there. This is a very interesting turn. Oh no, Alba ran past me and tried to follow her. I couldn't keep up. I lost her. I was about to check the back of the house. Vincent, we have to find her. Search for Alba in the woods behind your house. Oh, she's not in the house. She's in the woods behind the house. What's that? Oh, that's her bag. That's her hat. What? Okay, this is not good. This is not good. I do not like this. Can I talk to her? I cannot. Okay. Okay. Why is her hat here? What's going on? Okay, what's going... Why did it take such a dark turn? What is going on? Her phone? No. Oh, there she is. Oh, the links. It's not a king, Grandad. She's the queen of the forest. I mean... Oh, that's nice, but there's a fire. Alba. You dropped your phone. Take it and, you know, scan the links. Oh my god. Oh. Go rescue the links from fire. Alba, Vincent, you're safe, and Pep can call the forest under control. What a relief. Let's go home. I think we all need a siesta. That was such a weird dark turn, but I'm glad it worked out well. Jesus. So worried something bad happened to her the way that was going. Violi fiesta, yara. I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. And then you come out of the smoke and everyone is like, mind blown. Man, really did it. Stop the hotel, save the nature reserve. Bottlings is back from the extinction. All we need now is a better name for the AIWRL. This place gonna be lonely without you. Will you miss me? Yeah. Oh, there was a sad face. Ah, that's so cool. Don't cry. Let's see each other again. Come on, I bet you Grandpa's already dancing. Gross. Following us to the festival in the town square. Nice, everything's decorated. I like that. Hey, there we go. It's the end. It's the festival. This is what it all... I know we haven't been on this journey together, but this is what it's all been leading on to. Earlier, I was telling Eloy about the beautiful views from the castle walls. Oh my, even the thought makes my legs go wobble. Well, Alba, can't thank you enough for your help. Animals are our friends and you treat them as equals. See you next year, I hope. Would love your help with looking after our mutual friends. Alba, epic hotel Young, thank you. Now try Dad's paella. I'm not allowed to eat more. Otherwise, there'll be none left, he says. Gotta be good with your food. Great party, Diago's Palace the best. And next year, beach party, please. Miguel, hola kid. Mayor exposed, subtle stop, leisure safe. You must be hungry after that hard work. Can I interest in a plate of my award-winning paella? There, kid, the best paella you'll see. I wish. I'm hungry, honestly. Not good for me. She hit the plate. She hit the plate. So what did you think? Is this the best paella you've had? Yeah, I don't know. I hope so. So when you recipe right there. See you winner. Oh hey, Alba, totally great job stopping the hotel. The island could have been totally swarmed by tourists. And I like that it's so chill here. So very chill. Pepe, hello Alba. Pepe, you're back for more paella. I like paella, Miguel, but not that much. I don't know what to say. You don't have anything to say. Just enjoy the night. Okay, let's just talk to our parents here. Alba, here you are. You must be exhausted and you're flying tomorrow. Ready to head home? Unfortunately. Before we go, I need to ask you one last favor. Aren't you tense? This is nice. It's nice and relaxing. That's a nice way to end golf. I like that ending. It was a very satisfying game. I love it. Have inspired you to protect the world's wildlife and biodiversity. Here are some amazing organizations you should check out. Museum for the United Nations Live Tech. Take action out. Okay. Independent conservation organizer working to sustain the national final mark on it all. It's cool. I love that. I think I already talked about the game a lot while I was streaming, but again, I really like the message that this game is trying to give. I also know that this game is, for every time someone downloads this game, they plant a new tree, and they managed to plant 1 million trees so far. That's one of the coolest things ever. And they're also tied up with an organization that is about trying to reduce carbon footprint in games. I looked into it and I'm not sure the carbon footprint in games is that bad, but I do like that there are organizations that are at least trying to get closer towards a greener approach to things. And the tech industry definitely has an issue with these things. The game is not based on... That's cool. Well done completing the game. You can now explore the island at your own pace and finish off any task you do not complete. I don't think there were any tasks. Morning, Alba. It's been a week, hasn't it? Time flies when you're having fun. Today's last hour. Go out and make the most of it. We're in the prologue section now. I just want to talk to Clara once, because I always liked her. If she's here, I'm going to talk to her. She might be... I don't know, because I don't want to spend... I'm hungry. I want to go eat my food. This stream has been going on for long enough. Not sure I want to prolong that anymore. There's nothing left to do, honestly. Anytime now. Maybe when it's all with her. I think I'm gonna end it there. It's been a lot of fun. This game has been very good, and it spoke to me in ways that I really didn't expect it to. I'm glad I played it. I'm glad it went well for Alba and the city. It was a nice ending. So I really liked how wholesome it was and how, again, it just ties back to the whole message. Clara, are you here? No. I want to see Clara one last time. Well, I guess it's not happening. I'll just close it. I'll just stop. But thanks for showing up. There were quite a few people that were there on the stream today, and I had so much fun because of that. Having a chat that I can talk to is definitely making the experience so much more fun. And I only hope I can get to stream more in the future, and later down the line, I can just start, streaming more. And that'll be it though. That's the end of the stream. Goodbye. Have a good day, all. See you around.